What's up, guys? It's the director. Team Diamonds dropped in the game today. Probably the best promo we've ever seen in Madden Ultimate Team. Just the sheer amount of legends that dropped into the Team Diamond sets are just absolutely crazy. So hats off to the guys at EA. This is probably one of my favorite promos we've had to date. Now, what this video is going to do is help you guys understand which legends might fit on your theme team. The reason I say this is because I got to adding legends I was familiar with on the Chargers. Come to find out, there was an extra legend I had no idea about, an offensive lineman of all people. And I'm going to help you guys figure out which teams fit on all of these theme diamonds. Let's get into it. Starting out with Wayne Renfre. I'm not gonna know how to pronounce all these guys. Give me a freaking break. Some of these players probably played well before I was born. Wayne Renfre, he's a Jet, and he actually only played for the Jets, so that's a team chem on him. Next up is Rob Ninkovich. He actually played for a couple of teams, starting with the New Orleans Saints, the Miami Dolphins, and then finally the New England Patriots. So those are all the eligible chems for Rob Ninkovich. Next up, it's Andre Reed. Reed played for the Buffalo Bills, obviously, the Broncos, and the Washington Redskins. Although I'm seeing the Broncos with a little star by the name, so that usually means they're on the practice squad and they didn't actually set foot on the field, which means they're not going to get the Broncos chem. Maybe they don't. But for sure, the Redskins and the Buffalo Bills. Next up is Patrick Surtain. This man played for the Miami Dolphins and the Kansas City Chiefs, both eligible for chems. Let's move on to the AFC North with Chris McAlister. Obviously, he's got those Ravens, but he also did play a year in New Orleans. You're going to get yourself the Ravens and the Saints. Carey Dillon, currently eligible for the Bengals and the Patriots. Keep an eye on some of these cards, guys, because although they say 87, it was confirmed today that you can power these guys up to 90 overalls. So guys like Carey Dillon all of a sudden get kind of crazy. He's going to hit somewhere around 87 speed. That's pretty nice. So you Patriots and Bengals fans, watch out for Carey Dillon. Next up is Otto Graham. I don't think I really needed to look this guy up anyway. Pretty sure he was always a Brown, and yes, he was always a Brown. So just the Browns for Otto Graham. Next up, Antoine Randall L. This guy did play for the Steelers, but also had a stint with the Washington Redskins. Redskins looking to add a couple of really nice receivers. Next up, the AFC South, starting with Keith Bulluck. He actually played for the Tennessee Titans and the New York Giants. 6'3", 81 speed. I'm guessing because he doesn't have the best power finesse moves, he has some zone. That is a beastly right outside linebacker. Don't overlook this guy, especially if you can upgrade him all the way to 90. Next up, it's David Carr. I can't believe this guy got a card, but good for you guys. I know he's kind of a fan favorite. Obviously a Houston Texan, but he kind of bounced around the league a little bit too. So you Carolina Panthers, you New York Giants, San Francisco 49ers, you guys are all eligible to add David Carr to your team. And he's not bad. 88 throw power, that's pretty nice. Next up is Dwight Freeney. Obviously a Colt, but he was an ex-Charger as well. That's how I knew that he was going to fit on my theme team. He actually bounced around the league quite a bit in his later years as well. He also played for the Cardinals, the Falcons, the Seahawks, and the Detroit Lions. Keep in mind, guys, you can get his finesse move up to 90 overall. That's probably where he's going to start looking glitchy, and he's got really good speed for a defensive end as well. So I think he's a must-add on most, if not all, of these teams. Next up is John Henderson, defensive tackle. You Jaguar fans are going to like this card, but as well as the Oakland Raiders. You guys seem to always get yourself a legend that fits right on the theme team. Here's another beast right here. Definitely worth the ad. Next up is Dave Casper. This man, obviously a famous Raider, also played for the Houston Oilers, so you Titans are going to be able to use him, the Minnesota Vikings, and the Los Angeles Raiders. Oh, so the Raiders. Trumpetmonkey's got this card, and I'm sure he's creaming his pants right now. That's actually a really nice card. Next up is Jason Elam, played for the Denver Broncos, but you Falcons fans are also going to get a nice kicker this year as well. Last year, you guys got a good kicker legend too. So you Falcons and Denver Broncos can add Jason Elam to the team. Next up is my boy on the Chargers, Sean Phillips. I do remember this cat playing. I do remember him being really good. I also remember him maybe not living up to expectations as much, but he is somebody that most Chargers fans are going to know. So that's not a bad pick by EA. Obviously played most of his career in San Diego for the San Diego Chargers. Had 1 year with the Denver Broncos, then moved on to the Tennessee Titans and the Indianapolis Colts. This guy is going to be really, really good in a 3-4 scheme. I'm going to shift a little bit into that scheme just because of him. And he's pretty nasty once you get him powered up, guys. I've got him with 90 finesse move at 81 speed right there. So just keep an eye on this guy. It's actually one of the better ones. Next up is Brian Waters, obviously a Chief, also played for the New England Patriots and the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys, you guys are stacking left guards at this time. Next up, let's move into the NFC East, starting with Clinton Portis, obviously one of the best running backs to ever play. This guy was absolutely crazy good. I think is one of the more must-adds in this promo. If you're looking for theme team fits, he's going to fit with the Denver Broncos and the Washington Redskins. But this is a really nice card, guys. We'll talk more about him in Mutt Force. Next up is Mel Renfre. You Cowboys fans got an exclusive. He was only ever a Cowboy. Next up is John Runyon. This is actually the guy I didn't know played for the Chargers. That's why we're digging deep into this. He played for the Houston Oilers, so you Titans fans can add him. The Eagles, obviously, and the San Diego Chargers. Bolt up. Next up, this one got a lot of people excited. Jason Sehorn, he's gonna fit on the New York Giants and the St. Louis Rams. Yeah, he's gonna be a beast. 6'2", look at those stats. Don't even have to worry. Next up is Deuce McAllister. Deuce McAllister played exclusively for the New Orleans Saints. Next up is Carolina Panther Jordan Gross. Actually, only ever played for the Panthers. Fun fact though, went to Utah. Next up is Joe Jurevicius. I'm sorry, Bucks fans. Don't know how to pronounce his name. This is an excellent card. He is actually eligible to play on the New York Giants, the Bucks, obviously, the Seattle Seahawks, and the Cleveland Browns. My God, this guy and Odell on the same team. Get out of here. Next up is Jessie Tugele. I saw a lot of people excited about this one. Only ever played for the Atlanta Falcons. Next up is NFC North. We're starting with Matt Burke. Played for the Vikings as well as the Baltimore Ravens. Next up is Donald Driver, an exclusive Green Bay Packer. I like this card quite a bit. Next up is Cory Schlesinger. Had a little stint with Miami Dolphins, but did not set foot on the field during the regular season, so he's an exclusive Detroit Lion. Next up is Charles Tillman, the Peanut. I know a lot of guys are so excited to see him back in Madden, dudes. He played for the Chicago Bears and 1 year with the Carolina Panthers. Next up is Darnell Deckett, 87 defensive tackle for the Arizona Cardinals. Also, nope, he played for the San Francisco 49ers, but never set foot on the field, so he's an exclusive Cardinal. Yeah. Next up is Merton Hanks, probably the best free safety in the game right now. Played for the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. Next up is Lofa Tatupu. He played for the Seattle Seahawks, and that is it. Another exclusive middle linebacker for the Hawks. Right guard Adam Timmerman coming up next. Played for the Green Bay Packers as well as the St. Louis Rams. Good on you guys. And that's gonna do it. So guys, watch this video. Figure out if there are additional players that you like for your theme team, because you never know. The John Runyon guy or whatever, I had no idea he played for the Chargers. So good ad. The Chargers got 3 of those team diamonds. Let me know if you guys got a bunch in the comment section below. I know the Giants probably got a lot, maybe the Jets. So let me know in the comment section below who you guys are adding via theme teams to your theme team. And one more quick piece of advice. I was thinking, man, I'm not going to be able to spend another 200,000-300,000 coins on a right tackle. I went on the auction house, picked up his power-up card and powered him up to an 87, slapped a bolt on him, and I am just fine with my right tackle at an 87 overall. So keep that in mind when putting together these cards. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. This is the Director. If you guys like what you saw, hit us up with a like and sub. Guys, hit up those like buttons, bros. The more likes, the more people are going to be exposed to the Director and everything he's got to offer on the Maddenverse and YouTube. Guys, thanks again so much for joining me. We'll catch you next time. And as always, stay frosty.
Last chance, 4th and long, finding the will to bolt up. Bundle up, cause you know we stay frosty. I take my frosty chocolate, vanilla, or swirl. Mutt Master YouTuber, come on, let's give it a whirl. Mutt Madden Twitch streamer, put the snowman to shame. Staying frosty's the only way we stay alive in this game. They're reffing the match, Director's directing the game. Scared of my underdog team, you know them gods will be slain. Stay frosty.